Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena Final Match, first week, Season 21. So, before the quick recap, looking at the progress towards Chromium, I think. So, here is where I am with this last feat. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need this in order to qualify for Chromium before the next round. I believe it's possible, and we want to do that in order to make sure our opponents next round are tougher. Now, looking at this last matchup, we showed some of this in the previous video. Bloodseeker here had a very impressive performance. His roster wasn't as good as mine, but he still set down a good defense and cleared all of my squads and got through one of the fleets. Very impressive. So this is how he handled it. Took 4 shots against this Newt team. Maybe he was taking weaker teams and picked it apart and saved other teams for the back wall. But on the back wall here, tripped him up with this Lando team and this Bastila team here. Took 4 shots. And I believe, no, the first round the guy didn't attack me. No, that's fine. So this team I like because usually you'll see Bastila with tanks, which is kind of a waste with protection up. We have an attacker and we have Ayla landing stuns. So this, we haven't used this before, but I have Ayla geared up now, which I didn't. So it's an interesting backwall team because usually the Bastila teams I see are just whatever. They're usually like a lot of times they will have no attackers and no damage, and I just throw in Nest. It takes forever, but Nest eventually gets through. Resistance heroes here. This is why I love these guys. They're gear 11 4 times. This Telzine team. This is why you gear up your Acolyte. This Acolyte is the single easiest to gear character in the game, and gives you a second Night Sister team, and having those dual Night Sister teams is awesome for depth. And now Fleet here. Going up against 2 of these fleets, the Malevolence and Negotiator on defense, is very tough. It's why I like to do it. 2 shots against the Negotiator. That doesn't leave him much to go up against the Malevolence, but he still was able to make some progress. I'm gonna have to take this guy off of reinforcements because he should not be the first reinforcement. I put in Lando's Falcon because that one is designed to come in last. Maybe I should just leave off a ship or something, because it's still figuring out what ships I want to be using. Alright, Temerius here. He's got a GL. He's got a decent roster. He's set down a tough defense. He's using Negotiator. And when we take a look here at the hot bot, this is a Discord bot here. Weaker guild. Decent lifetime banners. But what's really surprising is for that amount of lifetime banners, he only has 11 clears. Undersizes, that's like a obsessiveness metric for me. And it just tells me this guy is not as obsessive. And so that means that kind of explains why he's not getting the clears, because he may not know the teams as well. He may not know the undersizes or the solos or the counters as well. The more you do those undersizes, the more you're likely using solos, the more you know counters. Top 80 GP, we got a slight edge. He has more Zetas with me. He has more Zetas than me. That's pretty unusual. That's a lot of Zetas. Even when I look at players, even whales, you're only looking at like 150 Zetas or so. I mean, there's some people who will drop everything down, but these days players are being more careful with Zetas because of how much they increase your GP. Respectable speed average. But he has a bunch of gear 12. That's why we're getting matched up. Like, when you look at this difference between gear 13 and gear 12, this is why being careful with your gear matters. And now here with the speeds, decent amount of 10 plus, but he's just getting buried in the 15 plus mods and the 20 plus. And when here, again, this is why I like to bring this up every single time, because I really want to beat it in. 245 6-dot mods. He almost has 100 more 6-dot mods than me. And his speeds don't even come close to what I have. Like, I still have almost 110 plus speed mods on him. And so that just tells me the majority of his 6-dot mods are no good. And that's a complete waste of materials. That's rough. That's hard to come back from. A lot of tier 4s, that's fine. This is actually a pretty good point to keep them. He isn't really inflating his relics. That's good use. He's got the SLKR. He has the Jedi Knight Luke. No gas, though. Watt's not done. That's because he's in a smaller guild. And then when you look at his fleets, he's also not done with Malevolence. That's because of the smaller guild. That just means he's not getting as much get-to currency. But now let's jump in here. Take a look at this defense. Oh yeah, and he's already gone. That's right. So he attacked up here, which is interesting. And because Darth Revan is left alive, I'm wondering if he put Jedi Knight Luke on defense. Well, I'll show you in a moment. So Night Sisters, 2 defends. This is a surprise here. I threw in Cure Lead because Zelbar's already going to be doing some recovering on his own, missions under stealth, so the lead from Karth doesn't matter as much, and what's nice about Kira is she's ramping up damage, so it's going to make them a little bit more of a problem. So that might be something, or it might be because of the teams he selected. We won't know until next week when we get the results from when the SWGOH.gg's results page gets updated. Up here in the top territory, 2 shots against Telzine. Again, this team comes through. The rest are 1 shots, but they're fairly weak teams. And taking a look at fleets here, 5 attempts on the negotiator, but he gets through it. So strong performance considering what I'm about to show you on his defense, because he didn't have a lot left. So we're looking at Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Revan, Palpatine, Hux, in the bottom territory here we have SLKR, Bastila, Phasma, and Bossk. So the way that I've been thinking about this, I need to prepare. There are 3 potential problems, or I need 3 teams. I need a team to take out SLKR, which is going to be tough to do. I still need a Darth Revan solution because gas is not reliable enough to use. And let's check the relic levels on Darth Revan because it might be out of reach for my gas anyway, because my clones are only relic 3. Yeah, so at relic 4, I don't think my gas isn't going to do it. And what I want to do is I think there's a really good chance Jedi Knight Luke is on this back wall, because otherwise I think he gets through my Darth Revan. Maybe he didn't because maybe he doesn't know or trust his Jedi Knight Luke. He doesn't have gas to pair with his Jedi Knight Luke, so maybe he didn't attempt it. But I don't trust it. So we're going to jump in here. We're starting here, and what I was seeing in my prep, this isn't 100%, but his mods aren't great. I'm gonna change these slots. I like the short guys up front, just easier to click on. All right, this is what I'm thinking. mean, I don't have great relic levels on these guys. I'm a little worried, but this is how we're approaching it. Because I'd really like to save both my Jedi Knight Luke and my gas. Before we attempt Darth Revan, we're definitely clearing this front territory. We need to see if we can keep Jedi Knight Luke and gas together, or if we're going to have to split them up. Because I wouldn't mind taking multiple attempts against Darth Revan if it really came down to it. You know what? Let's just mark. We're going to stay focused here because I don't really care about these other guys. We're going to split up the inherited teachings as much as we can. Drive that turn meter on Yoda. Okay. We're just going to keep going like this. See if we can get that ultimate off, and then we won't have to really be concerned at all. We'll mark. What's Jedi Knight Revan, one of the characters, getting nerfed? I should have used inherited teachings again. The ultimate would have been going off if I had. Be done in a second. Alright, that goes fine. That's a good result, and it uses a team while preserving two top characters. And that's really what I care about here. Now, this Bastila team. I think we can just nest solo this guy. It's going to take a little bit of time. But this is what I was talking about. Let me I need to increase the relics on my nest. That's something. Yeah. No, I'm working on the Executor. I can't do it right now. I'm not going to be able to get Executor by tomorrow. It's out of reach. I don't even know who I want to hit. We should probably go after Old Ben, actually. We'll stay targeted on Old Ben just because since he's gear 12, we're going to be able to get through him faster. Are you... Okay, we're not autoing. Maybe Master's Training is more of a problem. Oh my god. Alright, Master's Training did a lot more than I thought it was going to. But losing Nest isn't a big deal. Then we'll do the other thing that I do in these scenarios. Oh, wait. So Rex and 5s is what I've done in the past here. The problem is I kind of want to keep them in case we need to use gas. Maybe this is a Traya. Let's do Traya. I'm a little worried about it, is why I'm pausing. Because these guys can get taken out. I think what we do... I'm going to save the drain life for a turn. Isolate Bast so she can't get the training. That'll keep her damage under control. We only got one with the cooldown. So take some time. There's a small chance that we lose Traya. Alright, we landed Pain, which is at least one taunt. We're getting our cooldowns. Reason I didn't do Rex and 5s is with Bast lead, these Jedi can take a hit. And that may have taken too long, and with the Master's training, they may have done enough damage. Probably not, but this way it's definite. And just, I wish Nest would have worked. I need to increase those Nest relics. Nest is too low. The Nest was actually a pretty recent relic for me. Alright. Now we got Phasma, right? Phasma and Bossk. The Kylo here. This Bossk team is not that strong. You know what we can do here? We'll do Bossk later. There's so many teams we can bring up against Bossk. I don't want to take something too strong. Because like we could do JTR, we could do Shaak Ti, we could do my own bounty hunters, we could do, and there's something else in my head. There's no Kylo anymore, so JTR doesn't really need to be saved for anything specific. This team, though. We'll use Shaak Ti here. Usually in these Phasma teams, there isn't a Kylo to think about. You know what? Let's target Kylo before the Retribution's up. I don't know why I did that. Let's save the Dispel for once Retribution's around. Getting worried. We're okay. All right, now we're fine. Because I could do like Han and Chewie, and so it's all way too much. Let's do Beskar Mando. That's not way too much for Beskar Mando. That's about just right. It's all fine. Even though I was ambivalent about Bad Batch, I'm kind of sad it's over. Because I don't think What If is going to keep me going until Star Wars Visions. And I'm a bigger Marvel fan than I am a Star Wars fan. But it's just, I don't know. I just don't. I'm not feeling any stakes with What If. And while I was talking, I have no idea how those whistling birds did. It did not register. Alright, we're gonna save the AoE. Are you kidding me? Alright, we gotta keep healing Quill. Let's heal up and get the mechanic savvy. If we hit Dengar. No. Are we gonna time out? You guys beat Kylo a relic Kylo no problem. You should be able to handle a Bossk. Oh no 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 no. Alright. We're gonna time out. We're going way too slow right now. I need a relic. Bam. Should I? I think I need a... I don't want this to be all for nothing. I should have saved that. Fine, I guess. God, we are gonna run out of time. Let me at least take out Boba Fett. Come on. Oh, come on. I should have just a Jedi Revan or Jedi training ray. I have to keep reminding myself that testing stuff shouldn't be done on week 1 because I need to guarantee win. I mean, I've got this win, but still, you really gonna do this to me? We're not even gonna take out Boba Fett? You guys, you got to do better. How you take out Relic Kylo but not these guys? I know my attention kept shifting, but I didn't like how much Bossk was I mean, I guess Bossk recovers way better than Kylo was, because Kylo was getting the healing immunity and couldn't cleanse. I mean, it makes sense. That's why. Bossk can cleanse, Kylo couldn't, so Kylo wasn't getting rid of the healing immunity, which is why we could make progress on Kylo. It makes sense. So now at least I know never do that again. Now we'll just do the boring counters. Let's do R2. I'm seasoning a cast iron pan right now, and the smell of it is distracting me. I feel like I should go turn off all that stuff. Give me a stun. Alright, strip the turn meter, and we can just stay focused over here. And Boba Fett, take him out because my guys couldn't come through. So give me a stun. Once Boba Fett's gone, see, that right there is the one thing I worry about with my JTR, because I have a Gear 11 BB-8. Because he doesn't, he kind of does deserve it, but I don't want to give him the gear he needs. The execute can sometimes take out BB-8. It's a little scary. I don't know, I don't want to do boring counters. Everybody knows this works. Alright, let's see if Jedi Knight Luke is in that back wall and gonna give us problems, or if we have tons of flexibility in space. We don't have any more feats to worry about this round. We got all the feats so far. Jedi Knight Luke is the only possible. We got Padme here. We are good. Shaak Ti and yeah. Okay. I mean, it would be nice if I didn't waste my nest. I can do Kylo right here. We can do Wampa up against Phoenix. Get 2 solos. Get Retribution. And get some protection back. Keep getting protection back. Alright, I'm gonna land healing immunity. No, didn't land it. Alright, we got blind, so I'm gonna do the AoE, get Retribution. There's our healing immunity. Get our big hits. Go for another big hit. Take him out, not quite. Take him out, come on. Yes. Alright, AoE. We're just gonna keep hitting these AoEs. Beautiful. And this Padme team is not anything to even think about. So without Jedi Knight Anakin, it's way easier. It would be nice if I still had Traya. Just take him out. See, this is why I advocate depth so much, especially in these higher divisions. You have to sit down so many defenses that, like, you don't want to be resorting to teams like Phoenix or Old Republic too much. Even though, I mean, I've set down some weaker teams. But I could go stronger if I wanted to. We're probably going to do like CLS here. I'm just trying to think through which version. Maybe we still need gas for Padme here. Because some of the other teams I would have used against Padme are gone. Let me see if there's any obvious teams up here. Oh, and I got Jedi Knight Revan. I don't have a lot of Jedi Knight Revan options. Gas might be my best Jedi Knight Revan option, which means I need to take Jedi Knight. I got to split up Jedi Knight Luke and Gas for those two teams. And I definitely want my Han for Vader. And I still got Hux. I mean, we got a lot of stuff we got to deal with. I have to split up CLS and Han, no problem. So let me think about it. We still have Gas, Jedi Knight Luke. We've got CLS, Chupio, We have Han and Chewie. We've got my own Vader. We've got Rex and 5s. That's 6 teams so far. We got Django. So I've got 7 teams. That's 7 strong teams. Versus how what did I have? What I have left? 4 and was it 2 or 3 left down there? 3 probably because it was 5 to start. So I got 7. So I got 7 teams and 7 things to defeat, and some of these aren't that difficult. All right, I'm gonna plan this out. I'm gonna pause for a moment. All right, I haven't figured out completely what I want to do, but I'm like, I don't know, I'm like 75% there. So we're going to get ourselves into trouble and just figure out how much trouble we're in. We have to split Jedi Knight Luke and gas up. We're using Jedi Knight Luke here. The win rate's pretty good, but it's not amazing. You know what? Let's use Jolie. That was not part of my calculations. I forgot I had Jolie. Yeah, because if this goes south, we have we can save ourselves. Maybe this might go more. My strategy for all these teams might go more smoothly than I was planning initially. So we'll do our mass assist. Our stun isn't going to do anything, so I am going to call Jolie here. Alright. We got our dispel. Ooh, do not die on me, Jolie! There's just nothing. Oh my god. Alright, now we're in trouble. That is bad. Worst case scenario, I thought we would take somebody out. How are his speeds? This guy did he have good speeds on these guys? He didn't even have good speeds on these guys. And they're not awful, but they're not great. Alright. Alright, we're going to do the other teams. We're in trouble now. We are in trouble. Because I don't really see how we're getting past Jedi Knight Revan with what we have left without using gas. But this is also why I attempted Darth Revan first. Because that was the one that may have not worked out for me, and it did not. I was going to bring in like Old Ben or somebody. So, just 1 second here. If I think about this. Now, you better not have got me stuck, guy. Alright, we gotta do these other teams. I'm not gonna burn too much time here. I want to get through this. Even if there's gotta be a way for me to get through this. So Padme here, we're going to do PalpVader. I don't know if I've even done this before against Padme in 3v3. But there's no Jedi Knight Anakins, so this should be easier than what people normally do. Do I chuck this? We're just gonna chuck it. Perfect. It was because she was gear 12. I was thinking if she was relics, I may have gone for the ability block. Alright, but this is safe now. Alright, Shaak Ti, we're doing CLS. But maybe we don't. Do I save CLS? The thing about CLS is even though he has like a 50% shot up against Jedi Knight Revan, that's still a 50% shot. I think I'm going to have to keep CLS. Which then means I need to beat Shaak Ti differently. I haven't decided a place for my... Yeah, this is not a Django. I almost feel like using Aura Singh and Mando up against Traya, but I might use that elsewhere. So we've eliminated Vader, Jedi Knight Luke is gone. Because this is Shaak Ti with Rex and 5s, right? They're not particularly strong. Thing is, they counter Bossk. We don't want to do that. What kind of separatists do I have? Oh, we can't do droids and stuff. But Watt was interesting me for a second. That's not a solution. We're just going to take off these easy ones. But I was planning on using Han and Chewie here is the problem. And I kind of need to. Alright. I think we got to stick to the plan. We're not going to do... We can't... I don't even really want that. I don't trust that team. I don't trust it. I think we got to stay focused here. Am I really... This might really mess me up. We're gonna have to try crazy things. It's our only shot through this. Because We can clear the same amount. We can. We're already going to win. We've already cleared more. And we will clear more. I want to clear the whole thing. Oh, we want to get to the next level. I got to clear this board for us to hit chromium for next round. It will not happen without a full clear. We're got to try it. Even if it takes me a ton of tries. This is how we're playing it. We are going to do Captain Han, Han Solo, Chewie. Because we can nullify Vader to start. Palpatine's probably going to land a pretty vicious stun. I do not have the Zeta on Chewie to avoid that stun. Which I kind of wish I had right now. Let's see if we can stun Palpatine. This is a slow... we didn't get it. Alright, stun him. Perfect. Alright. Keep it on Vader. That's a problem. This is not good. Alright, we survived it. Awful. Awful. Let's land a stun on Palp. This fracture is no good. Alright, we got... This is Dispel, Recover. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally use the revive. Okay, so this is the revive. We will do some health. Take out Palpatine. Alright. Stay focused on Vader. A little terrified. Just awfully terrified. This is horrible. Just horrible. Yep. This is... Yeah. But we got rid of Palpatine. And it's also exactly why CLS would have been way better for that. Maybe we should throw in somebody who could taunt. That way, Thrawn would have been forced to go for the taunt. Old Ben lead may have been the way to go. Oh, Old Ben's on defense, though. Alright, alright. We can find a way to clean up, though. Clean that up. It may just take multiple shots. Next problem. Problem is, I still have to find a way to get through this Darth Revan and Jedi Knight Revan team, and I only have gas to do it. For some reason, I feel like I'm going to have more of a shot taking multiple teams up against this Darth Revan. We could try or sing. I don't think we get the contract off. We kind of need... Like 5v5 would be way better. And troopers aren't going to work for me. Let's clear these other teams. Because we already have the win. This is a good defense. I see, the thing is, if I would have looked at his Grand Arena history, which I did afterwards, I would have seen that this is what he... And his Grand Arena history did not have enough clues towards this. No, I would have done the same. We're gonna do this. Gonna try and take out Shaak Ti quick. Now we can focus down on 5s. Get our damage stacking. Ooh, almost took out Rex. Alright. Maybe I should have taken that up against Jedi Knight Revan. I just didn't see how we were going to beat PalpVader. I don't know. We'll find a way to get through Traya. Traya, we can just take a bunch of tries and pick her apart. Alright, Hux here. Hux on what? Sith Trooper and Stormtrooper, was it? Yeah. Rex we could do there. I mean, if we had Geos or Traya or Finn, if I didn't waste my BAM. There's a lot of choices here. I almost feel like taking bounty hunters, but the problem is a lot of the teams I want to take to clean up these other teams, I might want to bring up against Darth Revan. I think what I have to do is try and see if we can pick apart this Darth Revan without using gas. For some reason, I feel like we have a better shot at taking 100 teams up against Revan, Darth Revan, than I do Jedi Knight Revan. And that might be a wrong instinct. I was thinking about doing this up against Traya, but now I think we're going to do it here. There's no way we get this contract off. Ten times. We're gonna die. Not at these gear levels. I wonder... I'm gonna bring in troopers. I don't... This 5v5, this is a thing. 3v3. Let's bring in Veers, Moff Gideon, maybe Piet. Because we got demoralized from Moff Gideon. We have a bunch of speed from Veers. And Piet gives us some stacking damage. Let's try it. Yeah, it's too late. It's too late. He's gonna heal up in a second. He didn't heal up. Why didn't you heal? Take it. I should have just quit. It would have been really nice if Jedi Knight Luke would have worked. Maybe I should have switched that around. If I would have done Jedi Knight Luke and then Gas, like Gas would have lost. No, the thing is I felt way more confident about Jedi Knight Luke than Gas. Here is an idea. We got Rex 5s. We're never going to get that ability off. And at Gear 11, Commander Ahsoka is going to die. I'm done doing the testing with the Gear 11. She's going up higher very soon. I just like to do some testing first. I think we try it. Oh my god, troopers are so much better than that. Am I thinking about this wrong? Should I be using... Yeah, we're doing this differently. I should have changed my mind earlier. This is... It would be really nice if Rex and 5s were here. Because you know what I do believe? I do believe we can use Aura Singh up against Jedi Knight Revan. That should last long enough. Especially if we burn the marked. That should last long enough. You know what? This is dumb, but we're going to throw in Ki-Adi-Mundi. Because he's going to increase the offense because they're all Galactic Republic. This would be so much better with clones. This is bad. No, this is bad. Can you just give me something? Thank you. I'm going to try something crazy here. How crazy can I be here? We have to burn those abilities. This isn't going to work until those abilities are burned. We got... Alright, Mark's gone. He's spread the buffs. I should have put in less people. Okay, Mark's definitely gone now. Alright, fine. Alright, now I'm going to do the crazy idea. Django lead, we're going to do Bossk, and Grief Karga. Because if the cooldowns are in the right spots, we're going to be able to land debuffs. Never mind. Just never mind. You've already killed Django once? Jeez. All right. We are out of teams. Alright, we gotta clear that back wall. I kind of forgot about Traya. I should have done this earlier. I really should have done this earlier because we need to throw in somebody to burn the isolate. Yes! We don't even need it. Yeah, we swap here because we got to cleanse here. Not yet. don't... I need a taunt. How slow are you, Stormtrooper? No, this will probably... This is a loss, but we took out Traya. No, it doesn't really matter. But maybe now... Alright, we are going to... They don't do enough damage. We're going to throw in the Bad Batch against somebody. There's no other leader. Do no leaders. I need like a buff immunity. Otherwise we're just gonna have to focus down on... I need to either get around a taunt or I need to have buff immunity so I can focus around Scion. And the plan originally was to do Aura Sing now, but now I don't feel like I need Aura Sing. This is how we're gonna do it. I need like a dark side leader to pair with Watt and B2 is what I need. Maybe just any lead. I have like no damage left. All right. I want to take the Bad Batch up here. Up against this. I think this is not going to work. We have nothing left. We didn't get the luck we needed to beat some of these teams. All right. We dispel, throw down a daze. We don't have to worry about those assists anymore. Which of these do we want first? Swap turn meter, inflict expose, and a stun. Let's do that. We're gonna swap here with Echo. We're gonna use the basic to stun Sith Trooper because he can stun, or he can dispel the daze and everything. Do an AoE here. And of course, I forget, Hux has his own. Yeah, this is about what I was expecting. I should have done the buff immunity. I almost have everyone at 6 stars. Can we just take out Sith Trooper? Yes. It's easy from now. From here. Can I just do Leia? Can I make some sort of... It's not a bad lead, is why I'm doing it. I wonder if I should have done that with Han. Instead of going leaderless. You don't die on... You are so worthless, Leia. Both of yous. I should check her speeds though. She was incredibly slow. I don't mind using Kylo here. This is what I should have done. We can stun him. Or we can just keep doing this. Ooh. All right. It's at least nice to get through these teams without relics. I do want to get rid of Vader. I don't like it, but I think I'm going to use Mando's up down here. Do this. Canderous will be able to do a lot of work. We don't have to worry about Traya anymore killing me with all the assists. I'm going to throw this over on Scion, because he's going to get pain on us all anyway. Perfect. It was way more damage than I thought he was going to do. That taunt should be undispellable or something. There's so many things missing from the Mandos. Alright. I put way too much down on defense. The thing is I didn't. I had Jedi Master Luke, Jedi Knight Luke, and Gas. Jedi Knight Luke let me down. He's also modded differently now. Because he's modded for working with Jedi Master Luke. So that lead may not be working the way it needs to work. It was also indecisive between Darth Revan and Gas. Darth Revan and Jedi Knight Revan. Probably should have just went with clearing Jedi Knight Revan with Gas. Instead of... No, but then I wouldn't have Malak gone. Alright, we've been saving Mando for... no real purpose. Let's just do it now. There's just not enough bounty hunters here in 3v3. I should have also checked where the cooldowns were. I'd rather take out Vader at this point if we can. Alright, let's limit this to light side, because we have Fulcrum here. I'm out of teams. The only reason I'm thinking about Fulcrum is because the debuffs won't land. She'll cleanse the debuffs on her turn, but Vader can take her out before then. We're going in. I need stuns, is what I need. And I should have thrown one in right there. I'm wasting my Savage right now. No, I needed to think this through. And really, I should be trying to take out Thrawn right now. It's such a worthless ability. Vader, kill Akbar. Leave everyone else alone. Alright, Fracture's gone. Merciless Massacre's on cooldown. Let's think about this. We can win this one. If I get stalled out by Jedi Knight Revan and Darth Revan, so be it. But we can win this. I need stuns. You know what? Cara Dune's not a bad idea because she gets all those bonuses. She has stuns against Empire. So we're definitely using Cara Dune. That's another stun with Cad Bane. I need like a nice leader who does stuff. And that's not it. Alright, let's limit this to leaders. It's just Old Republic, that's worthless right now. God, Chirpa. I almost want to use Chirpa. What's your leadership, Cad? Potency. I'm gonna do something dumb and waste some teams. We're gonna do Zam, Dengar, Cad Bane. That's fine. Alright, this is why we're doing this. We can stun Vader. We are going to use this ability. I should have done it over on Throne though. Throw more thermals. Just let... Oh my god, do I do it now? I think I do it now. I should have... Okay. Yeah, alright. We're gonna hit Thrawn. What the hell was that? No. What am I missing there? Why didn't Zam get to go? Alright, fine. If we do one thing, it's getting through this. Have I really burned all my rebel leaders? I don't like it. But we're gonna do it. Why do you... I just needed to burn stuff. Leave her alone. That was my mistake of not thinking about where the cooldowns were. I kind of feel like that was my best shot. Alright, we are going to do Empire now. We're going to bring in... One thing you guys don't know is I keep cooking and burning a sauce while I'm playing this. It's been a great idea. All right. We're gonna do this because I know there's some Death Trooper synergy. I just have no idea what it is. I don't know Krennic at all. That's fine. I don't care about that. We got a cooldown thing. Let's do this. Maybe I should have been focusing down on Thrawn the whole time. Oh, come on. Just let me blow up everybody. Please let me take my turn. Blow up Thrawn. Alright. This is what I should have done a long time ago. I'm going to go Stormtrooper, Dark Trooper, Range Trooper. We're going to go no lead. Because Dark Trooper at least does damage. Get some protection up. I need a taunt. Do the basic. We're going to do the basic. Yes! Alright, we're done with that. We're back where we started. And we are out of things in this roster. Can I just like look at attackers? And we're gonna do Wicket. We're going to do Sith Marauder and First Order TIE Pilot. I'm just hoping we can do a bunch of AoE damage. God, those guys are so good. I kind of feel like Omega's my best attacker left. We're kind of at that point. And I feel like if I'm going to attempt something dumb with Omega, I should be bringing in tech. We might be tapped out. Nobody does any damage here. Alright, we're done. We're going to the new account. Well played, opponent. What was it? Temerius? Solid defense. Was not prepared for it. Didn't have a lot of Grand Arena history to fall back on to see how he was going to play this. And I had to split up my 3 best characters to have a shot, which prevented me from clearing 2 of them because I wasn't using ideal counters. But I beat you. But you're the first person to stop a foe clear in months. Just months. But you don't break my win streak. Alright, new account. Alright, back with a new account. We're going to try and do this quick. We have spent way too much time trying to go through that last one. But I really wanted it. Now, last round, I don't know if my opponent even attacked. Okay, attempted a shot against the Night Sisters. See if he attempted anything up against the upper... Let me fix this. That's it. Even if you can't clear everything, you should still try just for the banners. You can clear whatever you can. Those banners add up. God, I wish we got those banners because we're gonna miss Chromium again. All right. One shot's there. One shot's there. All right. Ewoks come through for me. Bastila comes through. Probably just ran out of teams at that point. And we get our defense. This is why you build 2 fleets as soon as possible. Now let's look at this. We got Bastila clones. These clones are going to be trash. Bastila, though, let's make sure this is battle meditation. Oh, wow. It's not. Which means the Zeta is worthless because it's on the leader. That's why I double checked. Like, it would have seemed like to assume that this is not the leader because he's not in the leader slot. But that changes things. Palp, Vader, since he misused that Zeta, let's double check that. Okay, it's on Merciless Massacre. Missing the speed arrow, though. Alright, we are going to go in here. This is CLS. Hanshu. This way we can just stun Vader to start and we don't have to really worry about him. Get a free hit, and now we're going to pull the turn meter from Palp. Land a stun on Vader. We'll take out Palp. I should have stunned Tarkin. It would have been better for banners. I didn't check his roster, but he probably has a pretty good roster to beat the teams of mine that he did. We can take anything up against those clones. We still need to take something respectable up against Bastila. And she doesn't have the Zeta. Which means we can land debuffs. Oh, that's right, Jedi Knight Revan. I kind of want to use Jedi Knight Revan. Actually, what we really need to do, because the way the contract works for Boba Fett is he needs to kill the first person who attacks, I think. So if we they're going to be able to get through taunt. Let's not do that. We're just gonna do Jedi Knight Revan. Whenever I do my next Zeta, it's gonna be Jolie. I've been saying that for a couple weeks now, I think. But I'm working on Darth Revan right now. I'm on that. The final tough tier for that event is what I'm working on. And trying to do it with some real minimum levels. The way I like to do. Right. We're going to mark Jango, because Jango is the one I consider the biggest threat. Spread the foresight. And keep calling Yoda for turn meter. The damage is so pitiful right now. See, as long as the contract goes off, Mando is useless. Or as long as the contract doesn't go off. I think I said that wrong. Gear 11 Mando. Like, you have to put a Cairo on Mando at like Gear 8 or Gear 9. I don't think I would have done that. What's nice though is you're able to save a decent amount of Kairos if you don't use them in the early game. Like I think I have like 250. So when I'm ready to put one on, that means like Padme or Shaak Ti or somebody I want to build up quicker, we'll be done faster. Alright, this is why I kept Vader, was just in case. We had Geos, and we do, but these Geos aren't anything to be scared of. But I almost feel like still bringing in Vader. They still have a bunch of shared stats. They still deserve a little bit of respect. I think we do it. I don't want to get caught. Yeah, actually, I kind of just want to see if we can take them out with other stuff. Maybe we do this. Because mass assist and stuff should be enough damage to take them out. And Stormtrooper is going to be able to tank anything that they do. But you see how they're sharing the stats, which is why even at these lower levels, you still have to respect them. Because now he brings in Brood. I don't think they can take out Stormtrooper though. Let's do an AoE. The Dispel's only for light side. I need you to taunt. Oh, this taunt doesn't matter because they can Dispel it. I need this mark. And my Veers isn't leveled up, so we're not really doing enough damage from Veers. And this is why I was considering Palpatine and Vader. But this is why I had a little bit of faith in these guys. The gear differences were just so egregious. Alright, these guys we're going to ignore because they're all easily handled. We're going to go back to Bastila. No, we can Vader this. I need to go check on that sauce again. It's probably about to burn again. Although the burn taste right now, like it hasn't been like horribly burned. It's at that nice, what's that, like that umami flavor it's adding. It's caramelizing a little bit more than burning. Okay. And here is, I bring this up every time I see it, you have to put tactical awareness on 5s if you're going to use clones. I guess we'll do bounty. No, we need somebody worse than bounty hunters. Do I have more clone or troopers? I need to start building up Dark Trooper. Or Snow Trooper. These guys aren't really leveled up, so we're going to see how it works, but I think we're going to be able to prove my point. So So whoever the weakest one was, whether that's Rex or Cody, we'll take a look. So Rex is at gear 8. Cody's at gear 8. We'll take out... It looks like Cody has less protection and everything. No, I need to take out Rex. Never mind. Never mind. What am I talking about? We'll make my point in a moment. Rex is a 501st. It only works on 501st. It has to be Rex. Yeah, let's throw that there. And there we go. 5s disappears, we don't have to worry about him, and Rex is already almost dead. Like, the presence of 5s hurts you if you don't have the Zeta. Like other teams, like you don't have the Zeta, whatever, but 5s actually hurts your clones without the Zeta. Come on. It's late. I did not plan on playing for 2 hours. I'm curious what teams he has for offense. Like, he had a nice clear, like going up against the teams that he had to handle. All right, wait. We got to decide which of these two teams is stronger, because that's where the bounty hunters go. Looks like Finn is stronger. I don't think his mod game is very good though, so I don't think it really matters. Actually, let's split up these guys. No. Okay, we are gonna hit Scavenger because she's easy to take out. I guess we'll stay and take out Poe. Alright, whatever. I've reached a point where I'm not even paying attention to my clicks. And then when my brain registers that I'm doing something, I'm confused at what I'm doing. I started this at like right after my arena payouts, at like 9:30, 9 o'clock, and now it's 11:30 at night. Let's hit Jin, I guess. It's just none of this matters. I think we are going to take a look at this. I get the sense that this guy probably has some good stuff, but he's top heavy. And that's why, like, I advocate depth all the time. Like, you see a lot of players, how quickly it, like, when you're top heavy, you raise in GP very quickly, but you don't have the roster to support it. You need a lot of teams, even at this level, especially on 3v3. And even though my characters aren't like level 80 or level 70 in some cases, I'm building out their abilities, I'm building out strong teams instead of building out weaker teams. Like, he should have Geos right now. We'll take out the fleet, then we'll check out his roster. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is my longest Grand Arena video ever. There's no taunt, so we can just wipe out Anakin right away. Rex is like a true support where he doesn't do anything. So it's safe to ignore him and just take out attackers. I really feel like the no reinforcements should apply to your Grand Arenas as well. Because for some players, like, it's literally impossible. Like, for a lot of newer players, it's not going to be possible in their fleet arenas unless they have the malevolence. Alright, let's check out this guy's roster. Darth Revan, see, that's solid. Using it in a mishmash fleet, so his fleet's not great, but he has Zetas and the right gear on the right characters. Yoda with the wrong Zeta on Yoda. He has CLS at gear 12. Let's do this by power, which I think it already was. All right. He's getting shallow quick, but I mean, it's a new account. He's at 1.8. I'm at like 1.6. But the big thing I'm seeing, his farms. He might not be doing refreshes because his farms aren't that developed. It's okay. I mean, he's also spent a lot of credit. Like, I don't think my levels go this deep. I think I get a little shallower. He's built up the Bad Batch, though. He may have used Bad Batch on offense. Even at these levels, early game, the Bad Batch are going to be good. Alright. Executor comes out tomorrow. I did not get there in time. It'll have to wait till next month. There's just, even if I spend all my crystals, I can't buy. The things I need to buy aren't available to buy. So I think I needed to have crunched the gear that I need a week ago before the weekly reset, and then maybe it would have been possible. And then I'm trying to get out some lowest viable teams videos this week and finish up that Darth Revan on the new account for another lowest viable teams there. Then there's methods videos I've been working on for a little bit. I want to push out before doing another list video. So we'll see what I'm able to do. Last week was crazy with work. This week I have deadlines, but they're not crazy. They're fungible deadlines. So I should be able to do a couple more things. And now that we're done with Grand Arena, that's also a couple days at the beginning of the week where I can focus on a new video. So thank you for watching. Be safe out there, everyone, and be excellent to each other. This is Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes.